YouTube channel. My name is Wanga Adobe, CEO Sugar Bee Stitch. So today I'm going to explain how to maintain your blackhead sewing machine. This is a butterfly sewing machine. It has been in the family for more than 30 years. Let me say almost 35 to 40. This is something I inherited. So I'm going to be showing you how to basically maintain this machine, so that you don't, it's not every single time you call the repairer. There's some things you are doing wrong. So now I want to change that mindset, because I want you to love and appreciate what you have. So now first thing you're going to do is, in the morning you first start by dusting, because it's filled with dust. It's been a long time I've used this machine, though I do oil it from time to time. First thing you do is you clean it. You will notice that the board I'm using is a bit old. Pardon me, I've not had a need to change it. So then first thing you do is to clean. So now after cleaning, and remember I told you need a cloth. It's just something you need in your workshop. You call it a soft cloth to clean your machine. So you go down the body and you clean. So now after you must have done this, next thing you do is you get your screwdriver and the oil. I intentionally removed this part. I don't want you seeing the oil, but it is a sewing machine oil. I don't want to advertise oil for anyone. So the next thing you do is work on this side. Then I'll get the screwdriver and open up this part. Don't lose your knot. This, then you see the inside. Then you get a brush and you brush the inside of this place. Make sure you're not stepping on the pedal, so you don't hurt yourself in any way. After cleaning, then the next thing you're going to do is, you see this disc going up and down, this inner place, you're going to pour oil in it. Make sure you bait it with oil, and oil everywhere inside here. Make sure you oil it properly, okay? So another thing you do just before you start is to change the needle. This needle was used for a previous project. Make sure you always change your needle. And this machine makes use of DP, so you can make use of DP, either 18, any size, but let's make sure it's DP, and you use it depending on the project you're working on. So make sure, endeavor you change your needle before you start your project. And this is the machine tilted forward. So as you can see, what I'll do is to get this brush and clean this side. Sometimes usually has dirt, so you clean this side. Clean before you oil. You need a tiny brush in your studio. You remove the roller part and remove it. You don't need to do it every day. This is just once a week kind of cleaning, and oiling. So you can see the areas I'm oiling. So I'm spreading oil evenly along. These are all joints. They move. Let me show you. Can you see? Actually, the points that rotates. All those points. All those points. It needs oil, okay? Then this place also needs a special cleaning. This part needs special care. This part. So I'll release, open it up, and remove. Okay, the needle is inside, so I'll take it back up. Sorry. Then release this. Make sure that this point is still very sharp. If it's blunt, you might need to consider buying a new one. This is the shuttle hook. You clean this part. Can see dirt that is coming out. You clean it. Most of the time you take your machine to repair. This is what they basically do to you. Then they just give you a machine. That's nothing, just needs cleaning. Then you clean this part. Oh, I just brought out a very big dirt now. Clean this part. Open here up, go in, clean it. Let me see. Do you see what I'm doing? clean this inner part. Clean it. I'm hoping you can see the dirt coming out. Dirt is not good for the machine. This part needs special cleaning. Sometimes you might need to tilt it in case there's dirt at the other side, but if there's no dirt, it's okay. So now, once you have through with that, you put oil at this side. Then before you take back, you can see, notice I oiled this point, but I have to oil again. Then I'll assemble it back. And snap back. Then I'm through with the inner of this side. Then I pull this down. Then I still get my screwdriver and unscrew this part. You don't have to do this every day. You can do it once a week. But if you're someone that the way you sew it is too much per day, I advise you to at least do it twice a week. If you want to do it every day, go ahead. Then you remove this needle plate out, and then you brush out the dirt inside. And then you go in and you clean these parts. See? Can you see the dirt? Clean these parts. Oh. Then you can still go ahead and still oil. And then place the needle plate back in place, making sure that everywhere is good. This thing you're doing itself, if your machine is making noise, you can't sew at night. I'm telling you, you'll be able to sew properly at night without making noise. So I screw this back in place. So screw this back inside. And there's something I also wanted, I forgot to state it. Sometimes your needle plate along the parts, let me take this out of the way. Along this part, sometimes, like me, I know there was a dent one time, like it's not moving straight. If this needle plate has a bend inside, please buy a needle plate, change it. It's not expensive. Abuja here I am is 500, not to talk of if you are buying it from Lagos. Please change it, except inflation price will make it go up, but still it's not so expensive like that you shouldn't. Please, you will damage something that honestly you spend more money to fix. Just change it. So you slide this back in. Then I want to fix this back in so that I don't misplace it. So remember I told you I'll attach this to a magnet. So I can actually screw first, start screwing a little bit. I usually do. Oil is a machine's food. If you don't feed it, you know what happens when you don't feed something. Give it food, it will walk, it will respect you, it will love you, it will do what you want. If you don't feed it, one cup of tea. So let me fix this also back in place so I don't lose it. Now, last but not the least, next step to fix is the back. So this is the back of the machine. There is something that was here is missing, but you can also oil the inside of this hole. You know, sometimes I put oil, it still goes in and drops. So now the last part I want to do is this part. I'll just screw it a little bit. It lets me open up. Then you see this part. Can you see the nuts and bolts moving inside? Oil it. Oil it. Dirt hardly gets in here, but if you can use your little brush and get oil it. Can see some too. Can you hear any noise? Nah, nada, nothing. Noiseless machine. You know how many years they have had this machine? Why some people that don't even have sewing machine up to 5 years, their own is making noise? Can you see? Can you see the smooth movement? Oh, you can also angle from here and go that. So can you see the direction I'm going? Inside to touch the nut inside. Oh, you will touch all the nuts inside. So with this, you have properly oiled your machine. Now you can beat your chest and say you've oiled and cleaned your machine. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've been able to learn one or two from this tutorial. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Please, especially if you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.